What up, Joe? Host, I'm just Journey CEO, JLE. One another episode of JLE Lounge radio show where we discuss politics like family. That is the theme song, Vulnerable off my upcoming double album, JLE for Life, JLE Forever, on the music copyrights, the mute on Facebook. A lot going on in the world. We'll start with Detroit stuff. We got to show love to my home city first. Snow showers, man. you know it's wintertime in Detroit now. Sub-zero temperatures, wind chills up to negative 10 to 15 late tonight to early Sunday morning. So people going to church, bundle up. If you're out shopping, bundle up because it ain't nothing like Detroit wind when it's that cold, man. Ooh-wee. It ain't nothing pretty. I remember going to Wayne State and you be on campus like, man, you got only a few more to get to stay hard. Just suck it up. Then you that one chill that hit you, just stop like, man, shake it off, keep walking. But it's Michigan. We appreciate when you get to 30 degrees this holiday season. Other news, Arkansas State President Dr. Brandon Kelly has accepted the job of president at Eastern Michigan University. He's a Flint native and a two-time alum of Eastern Michigan University. I visited that school a few times for college tours back in high school. Great university, great hire for them. President James Smith is retiring, so he'll be taking over. And President Trump Thursday signed an executive order that blocks states from enforcing their own regulation on AI. Now, industry people, leaders in Silicon Valley, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman agreed with it because it'll slow down innovation if each state had different regulations. So the administration, in conjunction with Congress, are working to create a federal singular regulation for the whole country. I guess that would help with commerce and everything, so you ain't gotta jump over different hoops for different parts of, well, Michigan got this, or Ohio or Texas got this, or Georgia has this about AI. Because we here, Skynet's here. As you say, backing down stuff, the future is now. The future is here. We're in the age of robots. But you definitely want to make sure you work with it, regulate it the best way possible. David Sachs, White House crypto and AI czar, he's going to be helping with that. So that definitely going to affect a lot of things once they do get the singular regulation for the country on AI. I mean, it's a tool. It definitely makes some things easier. You know, I've used it, Chat GPT, to help with some things. And a lot of companies are using it. So, I mean, now if you haven't, you might want to look into getting some AI certification so you can work on it. Because even though it's an advanced computer, you still need someone to work on it when it has glitches. So don't look at it as a downside, but look at it as an opportunity that you can get paid. I mean, I'll reference the movie Hidden Figures about the wonderful black lady that would help with getting us to the moon with her math. And back then they had a room of women that were like the computer people, computing everything in. Then they moved to, I know it sounds Stone Age, but they used to have a wall that was a computer with all the stuff on it. And one of the head ladies, if you watch the movie, she made sure she learned how to work it. And she taught all the other ladies. So when it was time to let their department go and get people to run this new computer, they was, hey, we already know how to do it. And they got the jobs. So with any innovation in society, be up on it. Now, when coding was big, go get some coding certifications. That's jobs for you. Cybersecurity, go get certified in it. Because some of these industries need the bodies to pay the money. These pay some good jobs. So I can only imagine as we keep using more AI, you're going to need people to fix it. Even if we get to the point where you want to have your own robot in your home. If it breaks down, you're going to need to fix it. Or you're going to have to pay that big bill for someone else to come there to fix it. So the world is at our disposal with the World Wide Web. So go do it. I mean, Google got a lot of certifications, probably some other places. Do the work. That could be another income revenue for you. You know, because a lot of things you do out here, trades. I mean, like right now in Michigan, I'm pretty sure they got contracts with the city and the counties to shovel the snow. We just had a nice little snowstorm, and snow wasn't all. You can have people out 3 o'clock in the morning and getting it. So, if you someone that looking at having an entrepreneur spirit, if you got a truck, get you the thing on front and go see about getting some snow contracts, because it's only just starting. We ain't in spring again yet in Michigan, so we're gonna get some more snow and get those contracts. And I've assumed that's easy money. You in a warm vehicle, just move the snow out the way. So that's opportunity for you. You know. Hello, thanks for tuning in, Melissa LeBrant. And there's a lot of things that we can do to be an entrepreneur to have extra revenue stream coming in. And if you don't want to be an entrepreneur, that's okay as well. These are options we have. You know. So I ain't even think about after reading this story, like, you know, what would be regulations? I'm pretty sure that business law class I had took, that professor, the commerce and trades for state, that's going to be an interesting topic in class. Because those things matter. Okay. What up, John? And it's just, okay. It probably would be anarchy for people that's really in the field of AI if you did have different regulations, different fees. Might come off more like tariffs, and you don't want them problems. So whatever they come up with to regulate the whole country, something to be a reasonable price where you pay this, go to the government website, and you good to go and do your AI stuff across the country. Because we're gonna see more of it. So if you're someone that really don't like the technology, it ain't going nowhere. I know you saw iRobot, Terminator, freaked you out. Make peace with it. Ain't going nowhere. It's here. I know they even have a automated Taco Bell somewhere. I saw the video where you went up, put in your order, paid, drove up, just like you go to a bank and they had that chute to put stuff in and go up and down. Out came your order. You drove off. So it's already here. You can't run from it. You got to make it work for you. Now, the biggest story that's been going on is University of Michigan football coach Sharon Moore was fired on December 10th due to a relationship with a staffer of the team. And more, I researched it. I find out that on December 8th, the staffer ended a relationship with Coach Moore. And after that, he started making unwanted calls and texts to the victim. And then the crash out happened. December 12th, more forces went into her Pittsfield township apartment, grabbed a kitchen utensil and threatened to take his life, saying his blood to be on her hands. Cops came out, they arrested him. As this unfolded, Michigan University of Michigan fired him. At his arraignment Friday, prosecutors said Moore was a threat to public safety, but Moore defense attorney Joseph Simon rebutted the claim that 39-year-old Moore has no criminal history. And which is a fact because we know him to be the coach of Michigan. They won a national title. Jim Harbaugh left to coach the Chargers. He took over. So nothing has come out prior that he's done anything, traffic or any type of violation dealing with the courts or the police. But the fallout, because some attorneys have been deep diving this situation as being what the fallout could be, depending on when the Michigan first find out about their relationship and how they first responded. And that the staffer possibly could maybe take action against Michigan. Now, in research, because the first question I had was, well, they got to have a policy about that, right? And I looked up, Michigan does have a policy, zero tolerance policy on having a relationship with a coworker. You will have to disclose it to them so they can know that y'all are in a situation. So if anything goes crazy with it, it won't disrupt the environment or become hostile. But he didn't disclose it, which put it under zero tolerance. That was firing. And they came up with this based off the Michigan Elliott Lawson Civil Rights Act that was enacted in 1976. So I get the crash out because he risking it all. You didn't tell your bosses about this, which they don't. You had to read the policy. A lot of companies had these policies. They don't want you to be put someone in a bad spot where, if you don't do something sexually for me, you're fired. So zero tolerance. If y'all are going to mess around with each other, we need to know about it so we can keep in place with it. And they say they were doing an investigation with a lot of this stuff. So someone probably got word to the higher ups in Michigan that Moore, him the staffer got something going. Okay, we're going to research it because I'm pretty sure first they start thinking and talking to their lawyers. If this goes south, how we going to deal with it? Because she might try to sue us, this and that and other. So once it went hostile, went bad, because she ended it. I was talking that she might be pregnant. We'll see. For whatever reason, she ended it. And I guess it was a nice situation for him because that's you make it $6 million a year. That's a huge crash out. I mean, one, you're calling, you're texting, then you go over there and trespass into that person's residence with the thoughts to grab a weapon, most likely a kitchen knife of some sort, something where you can harm yourself and say it's their fault. It's unfortunate with that mental state because he's not thinking about his wife and kids that we learn he has. That's embarrassing to them. It's embarrassing university because they have the Michigan man type mantra for that school. The money and child support, divorce possibly, it's so many things that you can list where, like, dude, you're risking it all. But this situation, and for whatever started going bad, she ended it. Now, maybe more come out on why she ended it, but to see how he responded, maybe he started showing signs, allegedly, that okay, this dude, he going off the normal path. I need to leave this alone. It's bad enough we have an affair, or maybe she didn't know he was married. I haven't seen what exactly triggered her to end it, but his response, you trespassing, all these things, like, man, they got you on watch to make you harm yourself. Some people have, everybody have given their opinions on it. Some former athletes call them dumb, like, you got a family, you weren't crying about nothing when you was doing all your dirt. I see that point. But I'm looking from the spectrum of, man, you worked hard to get to where you were trying to get to. You in coaching, you want to make the most money possible, provide for your family. You getting a sweet deal where you get with Jim Harbaugh, y'all win a national title. That put more notoriety on your name, and you take over. And y'all have a good record to go to a bowl. Y'all lost to Ohio State in another game or two where y'all could have been still in contention for another national title. I mean, you can. We know Nick Saban. He coached at Michigan State first. Then he went to LSU, won a national title. He went and coached Miami Dolphins. He came back, went to Alabama, and now he's Saint Nick after so many national titles he won with Alabama. You can truly make a name yourself in college that will go on forever. And he risked it all for Stafford. Now some look at the whole, well, these brothers love dating these snow bunnies. I mean, you date who you date. Race really don't matter. And the only thing that does matter that you were married and you doing dirt. And you got this high profile job. Why? $6 million. That's a lot of money a year. When I get to that type of level where I'm bringing that type of income, I'm chilling. Man, you can be living an amazing life that God provided. I'm at Laker games, yelling at my team. I'm on the football field at the Lions game, yelling at my team. I'm going to be everywhere, like Jeff, everywhere. Like, yep. I'm at WrestleMania. I might want to be at the suite. I mean, front row, cool, but I might want to be at the suite with all the nice food, chilling. Sugar free, unfortunately. No junk food. I might want to be at the suite watching the WrestleMania. Maybe have a seat if I want to go right there when they walk around near the announcer table, maybe, but yeah, a suite wouldn't be bad. A Super Bowl, I'm checking all the events. My artists I like, they still making music. I'm checking them out. Def Jam Ashanti Moore concert, front row. But like, choices we make, man. Choices we make. You risked all that for a young staffer you messing with on the team. It went south. Instead of walking away, he crashed out. And you had the black coach that was at Michigan State lose his job messing with a female. Another young lady, Caucasian descent, just man. I mean, I guess man been doing this since the end of time, but you work so hard to get to that level. Throw it all away. Mm-mm-mm. See, politicians get caught up in scandals. That's why I'm always thinking, like, man, you worked your butt off to get to this level. And I've been watching a lot of the old Ric Flair promos on pages on Facebook, and I'm like, I remember watching that as a kid, like, man, you could take world champion. I know it's pro wrestling, but you could take being world champion as you want to be a successful manager or whatever, or CEO, whatever you into. You want to have that Ric Flair lifestyle. The fancy cars, the house, the money, the prestige, the nice lady on your arm, or you trying to be a player. You want to have all that, and you lose it because you doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing. You can't fumble the money, man. It's hard to work yourself back to that level. Some can, but why do it? Mm-mm-mm. Hope you get the help you need, because he got a long road to redemption. Because you want to harm yourself over somebody, yeah. Something got broken in yourself during that situation. But be careful out here, people. Your choices have consequences. I know, to me, we live in an era now where people don't think that, cause and effect. They teach that in school. If you walk up on someone and try to start a fight, you might get knocked out. Cause, effect. Action have consequences. Make wise choices. That's today's show. Got some great stuff come later. Great guest, Dr. Lisa Drew for the Middle Ground JLE show. Season finale for Ground Floor. We'll talk about 2026 and a great season. It's holiday, so if you're still shopping, be safe. If you're in Michigan, bundle up because it's cold. And Saturday, do something for yourself and get some me time in. And we're going to be back here in a few hours. So until next time, everybody.